Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a truly fascinating geographical mystery. We're going to look at a place that totally defies the natural order of things we usually expect, especially during those warmer months. Get ready to explore the mosquito-free skies of Iceland.
Section 1. A mosquito-free utopia. We've literally all been there, right? You're outside, trying to enjoy a perfect summer evening, and suddenly you're chased back indoors by swarms of mosquitoes. It is the absolute worst. But did you know there is actually a country where mosquitoes just don't exist? It sounds like some kind of engineered oasis, but it's a genuine reality. Somewhere on this planet, an entire nation is completely free from this specific pest.
Section 2. The Icelandic Anomaly. And that country is Iceland. Yeah, out of all the incredibly diverse landscapes across our globe, Iceland takes this incredibly unique title. We already know it for its stunning glaciers, majestic waterfalls, and breathtaking scenery, but this puts it in a league of its own. It's a destination that stands completely apart from the rest of the world when it comes to the mosquito population.
The geographical contrast here is honestly kind of wild. In almost every other country, native mosquitoes are heavily present. They're just a normal, annoying fact of life. But Iceland proudly boasts absolute zero native mosquitoes. It is a complete outlier on the global map.
Now, you're probably thinking, well, obviously, it's just way too cold for bugs up there. But our sources point out a really interesting twist. That's actually not true. Other insects live and thrive in Iceland without any problems whatsoever. The really perplexing fact here is that mosquitoes are the sole exception among all these insect populations. So why just mosquitoes?
Section 3. The climate culprit.
Let's solve this mystery. According to our sources, scientists are pretty sure they found the answer, and it all comes down to the weather. Specifically, they point out that the island's climate just changes way too quickly. You know, Iceland is famous for its rapid, totally erratic weather shifts, and that extreme volatility is actually the key to unlocking our mystery.
It basically breaks down into two vital steps. Step 1, the climate changes incredibly fast. You get these rapid freezes and sudden thaws. And then step 2, because of those erratic shifts, the mosquito life cycle just cannot be completed. See, a mosquito needs a stable stretch of time in an aquatic environment to mature. But the wild Icelandic climate constantly interrupts that process, totally sabotaging their ability to fully develop.
And because their life cycle is constantly getting interrupted like this, mosquitoes have simply never successfully established themselves. The environment essentially acts as this natural, impenetrable barrier to their long-term survival, meaning the species just could never take root in the country over time.
Section 4. Summer without a bite. So what does this actually mean for the real-world experience of visiting? Well, look at this quote from our source material. Imagine enjoying summer without a single mosquito bite. Seriously, think about that for a second. You can hike through the breathtaking highlands or sit by a serene lake at dusk, completely soaking in the scenery, and you never once have to reach for the bug spray. It paints a picture of a truly idyllic summer experience.
Which leaves us with one final, very personal question straight from our source material. Would you visit Iceland? Knowing what you know now about this incredibly unique, mosquito-free environment, does it move up on your travel bucket list? It's just a wildly fascinating reality of our natural world, and definitely something to think about the next time you're swatting away bugs in your own backyard. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep staying curious.